No i witam was serdecznie w drugim odcinku z Hogwarts Legacy. Słuchajcie, odcinki są nagrywane podczas pierwszego live'a z gry, więc witam serdecznie i chyba będziemy za chwilę świadkiem ceremonii przydziału. Więc nie dziwcie się, jak będę odpowiadał na komentarze z live'a podczas odcinka.
The sorting ceremony is over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ooh.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart.
Odważna jesteś, przecież ja nie jestem
Exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
O, no tak. Dom Gryffindoru. Znany ze śmiałości, męstwa i rycerstwa. Zaakceptuj.
Better be Gryffindor!
I aż miałem lagi. Takie to jest moment.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Nie, dlaczego? Ja chciałem... Kurczę, dobrze.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Okej, dobra. Idziemy za nią. No, także zostaliśmy przydzieleni do Gryffindoru. Normalnie ta egzekucja wygląda... egzekucja.
I'm looking forward to it.
Jak to się nazywa, matko?
You were a Gryffindor.
Egzekucja, nie wiem co można tak powiedzieć. No w każdym razie egzekucja przydziału wygląda w ten sposób, że wybierasz jakieś tam swoje cechy i oni się przydzielają, bo widziałem na trailerach. Ale z racji iż ja się połączyłem swoje konto z kontem studię, które to robi, to wykonując tam szybki test, jakby na różdżkę, na towarzysza i na tam
Thank you,
dom,
Professor Weasley.
już mi wybrało automatycznie Gryffindor po tym wszystkim, co wykonałem, bo tam odpowiedziałem na kilka pytań i miałem Gryffindor, więc no, więc mamy Gryffindor. O. Możemy
Looks
się
like
cieszyć,
everyone's
że
gone.
jesteśmy w Gryffindorze.
Better head to the common room.
Witaj w Hogwarts. No i w tym momencie, słuchajcie, zaczynamy drugi odcinek i ogólnie przygodę w samym Hogwarcie. No i witam po przerwie, już tutaj zakończyłem, że tak powiem, live'a, więc jesteśmy prywatnie, można powiedzieć. No i słuchajcie, rozejrzymy się troszeczkę po tym pokoju. Ja, słuchajcie, otrzymałem dostęp 7 lutego, czyli w dzień, w który to nagrywam. Publikacja tego odcinka chyba będzie nawet 7, ale nie jestem pewien. Na pewno pierwszy odcinek już jest opublikowany, kiedy wy to oglądacie. I lecimy. Zobaczmy, co znajduje się za tymi drzwiami. Co zostało? Boję się schodu? Ty, ale my mamy pokój wspólny. A, bo to nie jest pokój wspólny. No dobra, chyba na górę. Ojej, co tam? Może pójdziemy do góry. Coś tu jest. A, bo my i tak idziemy do kolejnego.
Different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
O, mówią mi.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon fruit.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
A professor could arrive any moment.
This late.
A little room, everyone. Let me through.
No ale przynajmniej mogę się cieszyć, że jestem z nimi. To jest wiele rzeczy interaktywnych. Ta gra będzie
Oh,
świetna.
what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Czy to jest
It's
taka
not a
Hermiona?
complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
O,
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his
pamiętajcie,
face.
żeby zostawić łapkę w górę i
He was not
subskrypcję, że możecie oglądać na moim kanale tą grę wcześniej niż ta gra tak naprawdę prawie wyszła, bo ta gra wychodzi normalnie 10, a z racji iż ja posiadam
most students
specjalną
know how to
wersję,
cast non-verbally.
mogę ją
Not at
ogrywać
all.
już 7.
Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Dzięki.
That girl thinks she can get away with
She
anything.
gets bolder
down.
every
A
year.
professor could arrive any moment.
I would really like someone to try it. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me.
O,
It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing.
okej,
Might I
ciekawie.
assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Ja bym chciał, kuźwa, spotkać w tym Hogwarcie ludzi, z którymi bym mógł nawiązać... O! Z którymi bym mógł nawiązać jakąś większą relację. No, na przykład, wiesz, fajnie by było, jakby w tej grze było coś takiego, że ja mogę powiedzieć do wielu osób i z nimi na przykład pogadać sobie. A nie tylko do takich, którzy mają jakiś większy, że tak powiem, większe
Why is
znaczenie.
everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Aha.
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower from
O
the
Jezus.
outside without
To
a
chyba nie
broom.
jest dobre.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling!
No,
And
czyli jesteśmy
also
pod jakimś
terrifying.
względem tutaj
Anyway,
popularni.
you've certainly brought some much needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about
to
my
jest dobre
journey to
pytanie.
Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us
No.
arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
No tak. Zgaduję, że może...
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little.
A, bo
My
to mówię
mother
o
once
tym...
found me on the
Dobra.
roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the
Yeah.
strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common
I
room.
wish I was an animator that could fly.
Może do niej
Raven
iść?
or an
Matko
owl.
się nie chce.
Then I wouldn't need my own broom. I'm
Ale
far
dobra.
too afraid of heights.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall
No,
behind.
5 lat, trochę dużo.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Brzmi dobrze.
Here you are.
O.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all...
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Taki można powiedzieć podręcznik, taki można powiedzieć repetytorium, jak jest z polskiego 8 klasie, takie powtórzenie wszystkich materiałów, jakie były w pewnym sensie. Dla mnie to jest bardziej takie, to jest dość taki, można powiedzieć...
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding
Jakieś
lore.
takie martwe, te blady te kolory. Ale coś zobaczę w internecie, czy ktoś ma inne.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Przewodnik, tam można to różnie
Do keep up.
Ja mam inną nazwę na to, ale zapomniałem, więc użyłem nazwę repetytorium.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor
Jezus,
Baruch.
jak popatrzyłem na to, co na początku pomyślałem co
Simply
innego.
cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Czekaj, ale co mam zrzucić?
Revelio!
Właśnie blokowano wyzwanie przewodnika. Tutaj pojawiają się twoje postępy w wypełnianiu wyzwań. Zbierz strony przewodnika w Hogwarcie. O! Wyzwania przewodnika są jedyną możliwością zdobywania punktów doświadczenia PD. Oto twój czarodziejski poziom PD. Zdobyte w wyzwaniach PD zdobyte w wyzwaniach zwiększają twoje... Okej. Przewodnik śledzi twoje postępy w wyzwaniach. Wybierz menu wyzwań, aby kontynuować. Misje, walka, pokój życzeń. Zebranie pierwszej strony przewodnika odblokowane nową kategorię wyzwań. Nowe wyzwania odblokowane w trakcie twojej przygody. Okej. Każde wyzwanie ma poziomy. Za każdy ukończony poziom zostają odblokowane nagrody specjalne od względów aż po istotne modyfikacje. Okej. Nagrody odbiera się z menu wyzwań. Zaglądaj tam często, by odebrać odblokowane nagrody. Zamknij przewodnik. Okej.
Revelio!
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Augustus Hill just wants you to buy something, though. He's always talking his game, and then look at his face if you don't buy something. He's like a child.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
41 jakichś pieniążków. Czy mogę w ogóle zobaczyć mapę już, czy niezbyt? Mogę. Czyli tak wygląda Hogwarts. Nie mogę dać chyba mapy świata, ani... Ale coś jak klikam... Rozumiem. Później chyba to mogę dopiero zobaczyć.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
O, właśnie miałem to zrobić. Otwórz mapę. W tym wieku możesz zobaczyć płomienie dostępne w tym regionie. Okej. Po prawej stronie mapy są błonie, gdzie możesz znaleźć pracownię i aha. Profesor Weasley odblokowała dla ciebie płomienie. Użyj ID, obrócić mapę i przenieść... Dobra. Czy możemy się tam przenieść, tak? Chyba, czyli taka można powiedzieć szybka podróż. Ja słuchajcie, tego będę unikał, bo chciałbym zwiedzać Hogwart, więc...
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Więc ja będę raczej na piechotę chodził. Okej.
You can get almost
Chyba, że
anywhere
naprawdę
in
mi
the
się nie będzie
castle
chciało.
quickly from Central Hall. Always always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Okej,
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okej.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs.
Ooh.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
No dobra.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Dobra. A, nie mamy tutaj jakieś misje. Zajęcie obrony przed czarną magię, zajęcie... Ja bym chciał chyba bardziej to mieć. Na chwilę obecną.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Zaczarowany kompas. A po nas prowadzi. To lata, czy to ma tak... Ten jest chyba z Hufflepuff, tutaj jest z... czekaj, jest Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin i coś jeszcze było. Mogę ich tak walnąć? Mogę. Dobra, widzowie. Mam jakieś wyposażenie w ogóle. To ta szata jest, tak? Tradycyjna szafta. To możemy w ogóle zdjąć. Ej, co jest? Ale dziwne ubranie. Tu na razie nie mamy nic. Inwentarz. Możemy wziąć takie coś. No tego mi jest raczej niepotrzebne. Raczej tego nie potrzebuję. Na chwilę obecną to jakiś berecik, to nie. No dobra. To liczymy na tą lekcję, tak? W ogóle jakieś spadki FPS-ów się zaczęły. Jak jasno. Idziemy do góry. Jeszcze wyżej. Jeszcze wyżej. O.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Kuźwa, szkoda, że nie można nawiązać relacji z innymi uczniami.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
A ten kto to?
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
No ja nie.
Do you
Chyba, że nikt nie
even
śmieje.
remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Średnio chyba.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okej. I co? Skieruj rusko powiedzieć, dobra.
Akio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Okej.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Nie wiem, po co są te domy tak
I've
naprawdę
always
tutaj.
found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Okej. I co?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Relinquish your charm. That's it! Not to worry. Now, think
poczekaj,
of
ale
this
co ja mam
like
zrobić?
gobstones,
Wait.
if you will.
Czekaj,
But
czekaj.
instead of throwing the
Bo ja nie wiem, co mam
marbles out,
zrobić.
you are summoning them toward you. Splendid! Don't
Czekaj, bo ja nie wiem, co mam zrobić,
composure.
naprawdę.
Excellent control there.
Ja już wiem, co miałem
Very
zrobić.
good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Wiem, rozumiem, o co
Miss
tu tam
Onai,
chodziło
would
już,
you care to
nieważne.
give our
Bo ja
new
tak
student
trzymałem i
a
ja
bit
myślałem,
of
że
a
to musi po
challenge?
prostu spaść.
Come on up.
Ja tak kuźwa nie. O,
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
a ja nie chcę czerwonego,
Yes, sir.
bo ja to Gryffindor. Dobra, chuj mnie obchodzi, jak ona to zagra. Ja to będę lepszy teraz.
Let
Ja już wiem, o
us
co
see
chodzi.
this.
Patera. No i brawo, i przegrałaś. Ja będę miał 50. Ara, kurwa, słuchaj mnie, ja ci powiem za chwilę coś. Śmierdząca. Nie!
Stay focused.
Ty, pi... Ona wszystko zepsuła. Chciałbym coś powiedzieć, ale nie. Za późno, żeby coś mówić. Powiem tak. No i brawo! Dziękuję! I teraz będziesz miał 0. 0 będziesz miała.
That is how it's done.
No to w takim razie ja tutaj przegrałem już niestety.
Nicely done.
No przegrałem z nią, Przegrałem z nią, bo mi pierwsze wypadło. Kuźwa mać.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Głupie. No. Nie fajnie, dobra. Mnie to nie interesuje.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Nie, ja to teraz wygram, Chuj obchodzi.
Enough chatter. Focus
Dziękuję,
now.
widzowie,
You will
zostawcie
need
łapkę
it.
w górę, rozumiesz? Łapka w górę, jak kuźwa kolor tego gówna tam.
Let us see this.
Subskrypcja jak czerwone to... Słuchaj mnie, ja to wygram teraz, rozumiesz to? Ja to wygram, kuźwa. Nie ma takiego, nie ma pało głupia. Nie ma. Nie ze mną. Ja to wygrywam. Patrz. Widziałeś to? I widzisz, i co? I zostawiłeś pieprzoną łapkę w górę. Dobrze widzowie. To była wasza zasługa. Więc musicie zostawić teraz łapkę w górę, abym wygrał. Pa. I teraz niestety zostawiliście słabą łapkę w górę, średnio w nią kliknęliście, więc 80 tak było. I teraz zobaczmy, jak mocno klikniecie w subskrypcję. No, też tak średnio, ale mogło być gorzej, słuchajcie. Więc spróbujmy ostatnie. Patrz, teraz to wygrywam. A mać, wygrywam. Patrz. Patrz, patrz. Nie! Nie! No ty śmieciu głupi pieprzony. Nie, to nie. No kuźwa mać.
Very good, both of you.
No nie,
Well done.
ja nie chciałem.
Class
Myślałem,
is
że...
dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Nie, ale serio, myślałem, że mi łatwiej pójdzie.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Kuźwa, niedobrze, niedobrze przegrałem.
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
I w ten sposób, słuchajcie, zakończymy ten odcinek. Mi się bardzo podobał, słuchajcie. To były pierwsze zajęcia ogólnie i oprowadzenie o... No ewidentnie gra nie chce, żebym się pożegnał. To były pierwsze... Więc słuchajcie, subskrybujcie, pamiętajcie i mam nadzieję, że na następnych zajęciach pójdzie mi troszeczkę lepiej. I widzimy się następnego dnia prawdopodobnie, ponieważ wszystkie odcinki będą wrzucane mniej więcej codziennie z tej gry. Dzięki, na razie, łapkujcie, subskrybujcie i cześć, pa pa.